welcome back to the channel. I know many of you want to see how Chimera Fiendsmith plays post banlist, and I will do just that. First, I will start with the deck profile. This is the deck I used yesterday to get first place at our locals, and let me tell you, this deck is amazing. Let's start with the deck profile. For the illusions, you play 3 Apprentice. Apprentice is a very good starter, and it can also search all of your illusions. Sword Knight, you need to hold it till the very end of the combo to summon Berfomet, because Berfomet locks you into fusions, and you want to exceed summon first or link summon. So keep in mind that you need to hold this card until the very end of the combo. Quaddle is an amazing card. If you have a good hand, you hold it until you summon Necro CP. So you activate it if you have Necro CP, and then you draw a card because you activate the monster effect by discarding it as a cost. Jabel's one of the win conditions of the deck is an add spell for the opponent plus pops. And Master Tao to reborn all your illusions. You also activate it at the end of your combo because it locks you into illusion special summon from the extra deck, from the graveyard, I'm sorry. Best card of the deck is Gazelle, in my opinion, because this is your best starter. You summon it, you add a Chimera Fusion without being locked, and then when you fusion summon with this card, you add an illusion. Plus, it's the only beast you play in the main deck, so you need to make the OG Chimera, this one. Not much to say more. Tuberforat, very good. Maybe the best searcher of the deck, but unfortunately it locks you, so that's why it's worse than Gazelle, and you need to wait until the very end of your combo to summon this card. Then you play 3 agentchain, amazing card, good dark fiend, and it combos well with Apprentice. If you have these 2 cards, it's an amazing combo. Not much to say really. Now onto the Fiendsmith package, you play 2 Engraver. You can play 3 post banlist because sometimes you need to banish both of these with Area Leader to make some nice lines. But overall, I don't think 3 is good right now because now that you don't have Beatrice, this card is just to summon some Exist monsters, not to start your combo. But it's good regardless. You play the Evil Hero package, you know it by now. 1 Necrom and 1 Dust Gold because it's a light fiend. You send this off Berfomet Fusion, and then you summon this by banishing this. And I also play the Luri because I play Tracked because I don't want to see this and be dead in the hand. And because Apprentice discards, you can summon it if you have these 2 cards. You discard it, you special, and then you chain block. So keep that in mind, it's very useful. Onto the fusion spells, I play 3 Chimera Fusion and 2 Polymerization, along with 3 Patchwork to search this and Engine Chain. This card is amazing because it gives one of the 3 types you need, which is Fiend, plus a fusion spell. And lastly, Dark Fusion. It's very useful. Some people don't play it. I also didn't. But after yesterday, I think this card is very good because the Fiend fusion you summon cannot be targeted. And in some scenarios where you have like Fiendsmith plus Luri in hand, this searches Tracked, and Tracked searches Adjusted Gold. And then you discard Luri, and Adjusted Gold gives you a fusion spell. So that breaks some hands. And it's also a good vanilla polymerization spell. 1 Tracked. And now onto the non-engine, I just play 3 Book of Eclipse. Good going second, good going first. You can dodge permanence with this, or Veiler. 3 talents, because we had Droll and Lockbird. This deck dies with Droll. And actually, you can play around a lot of hand traps. So if they hand trap you, you see their hand, you have full information, and then you discard 1 more card with this. Same thing I did in the Nationals. So your opponent starts with very few cards and you have a full board. And lastly, 1 Call by the Grave for the hand traps. Onto the extra deck. Of course, you play a Chimera, tuberforat fusion. You only play one of this and two of this because this deck revolves around fins more, so you need to send them with performant, and you don't really need two of this because if you banish it, performant can bring it back. So it's very good. You have at least two of this in rotation when you have this. Two Guardian Chimeras. I play two. You might want to replace one with Lars, Evolzar Lars, because you play a lot of level 6 in your deck, and you might end up with an extra fusion level 6 or an apprentice, for example. So you can overlay them, but I don't think it's very useful. I think the second one helps you in the grind game. And because it's not a branded list, the grind game is a bit harder. One Magnum, guys, keep in mind that it's a light fiend, and I've used that a lot of times, either to link summon a Fiendsmith card or to bring back Engraver. So keep that in mind, guys. Very good recursion. It recycles polymerization spells. If you have, for example, both of them and the patchwork, you put back one and then you can activate the patchwork. So it enables a lot of stuff, and it also pops. So it's very good. The TCG exclusives, Area Leader and Necro CP, they are very important. Worst case scenario, if you go first, Area Leader sends Performant, so you can reborn it later. That's the worst case scenario, if you don't have combo. And Necro CP is very good because it gives you access to a fast rank 6 Fiend, and it also have synergy with Engraver and Coatl, which is the most important. Because if you have this and you have hold the Coatl, if you discard Coatl for the effect, it triggers Necro CP to draw a card, which is very useful most of the times. Then onto the links, we play the Fiendsmith links, very useful. Keep in mind that this summons a Fiend, not only Fiendsmith, which is banned right now. So you either summon this or you summon Performant. Most of the times you summon this. One Mini Moon, because sometimes when you have a bad hand and your opponent hand drops you a lot of times, you link your remaining masters into this and then you go for the full combo. I found it useful many times. Don't disregard this card. One Crossip, MVP of the extra deck, because post Beatrice ban, this is how you reborn your Sword Knight. At the end of the combo, keep that in mind. And it also is a beast, which is very important because in the main deck you only play one beast, which is Gazelle. So if you need access to a beast, you can just link summon this. Very useful card, not really much more to say about this. And you also play Macracker. Similar way, this is better by long shot. But this, if you have bricked, you can summon back Performant and then proceed with your combo. And then you summon, for example, Magnum using this and the Gazelle you search. And it protects your field. Last link is, of course, one SP Little Knight. And you play one Caesar for the end board. You make this almost every game, to be honest. Very good card. And SP is good for going second or for turn 3. The side deck, I will just show what I played yesterday. You can change a few things. This you cannot change. If you change this, don't play Chimera, please. Because this is not a win against most decks going first. I even thought about maining it to have a better area leader sent game 1. But I feel like if you lose a lot of dice roll like I do, it's not worth it. To be honest, this card is amazing, especially post side deck, because area leader sends this every time, and you search a D-Barrier, which is also for links. Phantasme can be Malcharmy if you want. I just don't have it. Nibiru, possibly the best hand trap post banlist, because Appaloosa now is dead. And keep that in mind. You might need to main it, depending on how the format goes, but for now I don't. 3 Dark Ruler no more. very good because you don't play any hand wraps in this deck, and you only play 6-7 non-engine. So against aggro decks, you just activate this and win. The deck actually doesn't have a lot of trouble breaking boards because of the Magnum, Chimera, the Fiendsmith that can send the Quip spell. It's very easy to break boards most of the times, especially now that there is no Appaloosa. So don't be afraid. And most of the endboards now that make, for example, IP Masquerena into SP, you can dodge it very easily if you have Book of Eclipse for your opponent's monsters, or Chimera Fusion to dodge the banish of SP. I played this. You might replace it with 3 Cosmic Cyclones because it's better against Runic Whitewoods. This was just a test. I would replace it with Cosmic for sure. And lastly, I play 1 Goddess, which is particularly good because you play this. If your opponent has 2 monsters, you activate the effect of this to target one of your opponent's monsters, and then you can use 2 of their monsters to summon this instead of 1. So it's a good board breaking ability. But I played it in the side deck because we had 2 Purelis in the locals. So I just wanted to have a towers out. That's it, basically. I don't think I have a lot of trouble against most of the decks, but I didn't want to auto lose to a towers, so I just play this. Okay, so guys, this is the deck profile. I will showcase some combos later in a new video, and I will show a gameplay of the deck so you guys get more familiar of how the deck plays post banlist, especially now that Beatrice and Lacrima are banned, which hurt the deck a bit, but I found the ways to play around that, especially with Crosship. Shout out. So thank you for watching. If you like the video, please comment down, like, and subscribe. And more Fiendsmith content will come. Next video will be branded deck profile.